Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day. So if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Let's get started. Today we are back at the OPZ with the Arturia key step for part 4, I believe, of writing a song on the OPZ, but not intending to publish the song on the OPZ. Kind of using it as a musical sketchpad is the term we've been coining for this little series here. Also, trying out some new lighting. Let me know if you guys like it. It's definitely a lot harsher. There's a lot more like shadows down here, but I feel it illuminates what's up top pretty well. So I'm pretty happy with it, I think. But let me know what you guys think in a comment down below. So if you've missed parts 1 through 3, there will be links to those down in the description below. I recommend checking those out because I'm not going to go back and cover what we've already done. The last thing we did was we came up with some drum fills that traded some fours kind of with the little opening riff. So we had this. So what I want to do is do that right there, then repeat the first fill again, and then we're going to make a more intense version of the second fill that kind of takes us back to the melody and kind of prepares us for whatever's going to come next in the song. So we're going to go to the last fill. We're going to copy it. All right, this lighting makes it kind of hard to see. We're going to copy it and paste it into another slot, just like that. And now we're going to go to the snare drum, and we are going to add 2 more on the and of 4 and the of 4. And we are also going to pop the bass drum in there as well. And we're going to go into the hi-hat track and take off the hi-hat right there. Awesome. So now let's listen to these 3 different fills. Second fill, third fill, which is the first one again, and then here's our new one. Cool. I do want to go back into that last fill though and go to the last 4 notes and increase the volume of those. Same with the kick track. There we go. Much better. Okay, just gives us kind of more of a push towards the, the next section of the song. This is the pattern we'll go to, and this pattern is the one on the lead track. Awesome, so I'm going to make a note of that real quick on my computer, which I always have open for these. I always have a little document open, just a Word doc or something, so I can take note of the changes I'm making. Just makes it a lot easier when the time comes to re-record this stuff with the actual instruments I want to use. So we go back to this right here, which this is the section of the song, basically the melody without the melody on there. And now we'll play the melody. But we are going to copy the melody, actually, and paste it to the next available pattern, which is this one here. And I know we're running out of patterns. Don't worry, we're getting close to the point where we can actually turn this into a track. So I want to change up the melody a little bit here. So we'll go to the lead. So I'm actually going to make sure we're on that pattern. Then I'm going to make sure we're on the lead track. I'm going to erase it, and I'm just going to play. And I kind of want to go to a halftime feel now. So like that. So I believe that one time through the pattern is just one time through the melody. Yes, it is. So we can go to this latest track here, and we can actually like cut everything in half, basically. So we can go and we can go to the chord track, and we can get rid of these last two chords because it's going to cut before it drops down to the F. So now we can set it to 4 measures long. Now after we shorten the chord track to just 4 measures long, don't forget to hold this note and stretch it all the way through the edge of the phrase to the end of the measure. There we go. Now we'll switch to the lead track, and I think we're ready to record our new shortened lead. And I don't like that. I actually kind of like it switching, kind of like that being an 8th note. Cool. And now after that, we are going to go to the chord track, and we're going to drop it down to F. So the melody will be like halftime. I don't know what chord I want next. That could be kind of neat. And then we could throw it up to E minor for a little bit. See, this is where the key step is really handy, because we can just kind of do whatever, just listen to the chords here and see what we like. So let's go to the next pattern here. Actually, we're going to go back to the previous one, and we are going to go to the chord track. So really quick, I'm going to go back to the previous track. I'm going to press copy or shift 3 times while holding project. Copy that chord track into a new pattern, and then just wipe it, just so I have the sound. There's a faster way to do that, but the new lighting is making it a little hard for me to see the LEDs. All right, so I'm going to bring the click back, actually, and I'm just going to play in some halftime and see how it feels. Switch to a bass. All right, so we've got the Model D bass pulled up. So let's see how this sounds. Ooh, and that sets us up really nice for a key change, actually. We could do some fun, just direct key changes right there, just some weirdness to kind of mess with the listener a bit. That could be fun. I kind of like that. And then just straight back to B flat, just no context, nothing, just a key change, just to change the key. I think that's called country music. So let's go ahead and get this bass line recorded in here. So let's set it to 4 measures long. All right, let's record our bass. Awesome, let's get some drums in there now. It's nice and simple. And let's stretch this out to 2 measures long. Cool, quantize that in. And let's go to the snare drum. I'm going to use these two for the snare hit this time. Let's go ahead and play that. Quantize that. And for the hi-hat, just nice and simple, 2 16th notes and an open hat. And I'm just going to play it on here. Quantize that and get the click out of there. Cool, so let's listen to that with this melody here. I'm going to chain those two together, and then I'm going to put an empty pattern at the end, just so we don't get that nasty B back to F. So that tells me right there, something in this pattern is not set to the right amount of time. So let's see, kick track is set to 1, snare track is set to 1, sample track is set to, or hi-hat track is set to 1, sample track is set to 1, bass track is set to 1. It's the lead track. We recorded that wrong. That's funny. So set it to 4, and let's replay this. There we go. That should fix it. So now we'll do that last one and the halftime. And you'll hear that it cut out the first bass note there. That's okay. Like we discussed last time, sometimes the OPC just does that when there's a lot going on. That's part of the reason I don't really play live with it, and why I sampled all the songs for the last show, just so I could ensure that all the parts would trigger. Hopefully that is addressed in a firmware update, but just something to watch out for now. Luckily it does not apply really to us in this situation. I'm pretty happy with that. Again, it doesn't need to be perfect on the OPZ, because when we actually go to record the song with the real instruments, I can make sure that all the levels are right and all the layers are set. That's mainly just there for me to have as a mental note, basically, is what this is. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think there is going to be a part 5, and that's how we're going to end this. We're going to do the key change to E minor, and we'll kind of poke around with something like that. I don't know. We'll work our way back to B flat. We'll reference it in the beginning. Then we'll probably quote the melody, and that should wrap it up. I don't know if we'll have enough patterns for that, but can't wait to find out if we can pull it off. So I hope you guys are excited for part 5. If you enjoyed this one, which was part 4, go ahead and leave a like on the video. If not, you can leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Let me know what you think of the new lighting, if it's good, if I should keep it or lose it. Just let me know down below in a comment. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.